Hey Nation, I'm Wildfire Tommy Birch.
And I am Donovan Jack O'Shea.
The months have passed, the weeks have passed, and we are days away from Cold War. You got your tickets yet? This is GWN Nation.
GWN Nation, we're mere days away from Cold War kicking off, and at some point since the last edition of GWN Nation, Alexei Khrushchev, through his international interpreter slash keeper slash walker,
everybody's buddy Igor Sinovich,
yes, everybody's best friend Igor, insisted that this be included in this final edition of Nation Before Cold War. So we don't know what it is. We're going to see it at the same time as you. So let's have a look. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alexei Khrushchev.
Let's take a Pitsky.
Pitsky? As in Pitsky Stainsy. No.
До свидания, Бэмбэ.
Where do you find these people, Igor? Where do you find these people?
3 Mile Island.
Bam Bam Giovanni was here earlier today, and I believe you said it last time. He's pissed off.
Oh yeah, he's angry.
And this is what he had to say about Alexei Khrushchev. Here it is, folks.
Pissed.
Alexei Khrushchev, I don't know where the hell you came from, cracking 3 of my ribs at the end of November. I don't know if you've ever seen GWN or what gutter Igor decided to pull you out of. But in GWN, I'm the big dog around here. Alright? I'm the guy who is in contention for the GWN heavyweight title for the last year. And you want to swoop in and you want to take me right out of it? Yeah, I don't care who you bring to me, Igor. Alright, I've been here a long time, and as they've come, they have certainly fell. I had a small, I'll tell you, over the last year, I've been off. There's definitely been something off. And you know what, Khrushchev? You just reignited that flame. So on March 5th, retribution, revenge, war. That's what I want you to remember. Because March 5th will be a day you will not soon forget.
Well, like I said, pissed. This is the most angry I think I've ever seen this kid, and Bam Bam's just, he's out to prove a point. He thinks he's had a slump and things like that. I think this is exactly what this kid needed in order to fire himself back up. Igor has a tendency to get under everybody's skin, and particularly Bam Bam Giovanni's.
Not Igor.
Yeah, now, I know it's hard to believe. The man is like nails on a chalkboard. It just makes your skin crawl the second he starts to talk. But that's just the way that goes, and Bam Bam had better step up on the 5th, because I'll tell you, if he thinks he's going to go in there and bowl this guy around, I'm hoping that Bam Bam goes after him as a wrestler and just takes him apart, because as strong as somebody may be, if you can wrestle...
There's always someone stronger out there,
Donovan. So use his nature against him, kid. Get on him and take him down. Hopefully that's the strategy, but I'm going to let the boy do it his own way. I mean, let's face it, he's his own man.
That's right.
He's been around for a while, and I'm pretty sure the adrenaline that guy's got going right now is going to more than make up for any size discrepancy between them.
I'm sure.
Also, on March the 5th, ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite a while since anybody's been able to claim to be tag team champions in the GWN. We've been going back and forth, and I'll tell you what, between the Pretty Wild Childs, Tommy Birch, and the Pretty Bad Boy Tim Copeland, and the after party, it just seems to be a right tug of war with nobody being able to pull the ribbon over the middle.
It's got to end sooner or later.
Well, March the 5th, it has to end, because this will be the ball game. From what I understand, you guys have included in your match stipulation, basically the losers have to go their separate ways and can never team up again.
That's right.
So it's do or die time for both teams. So we're going to see what happens on March the 5th. But Tommy, I'm going to let you take a couple minutes and you talk to the GWN Nation on your own.
Well, thank you very much, Donovan. See, Igor, the bully and beast, you're out here stirring the pot. Stirring the pot, telling everybody that there's some trust issues. Well, I have no reason to doubt that Timmy Copeland won't be at Cold War on March the 5th. And Baylor Beast Angus Campbell, first of all, I can't understand what you're saying. Nobody can understand what you're saying. You go on Fandemonium and you talk about a no disqualification match. We've been down this road before. We've been through the no DQ matches. We've been through the street fights. We've been through the cage matches. And it hasn't solved a thing. It's a tag team contest. The titles are on the line. One team is going to walk out the GWN Tag Team Champions. And one team will never team again. That's the way it goes. On March the 5th, I'm ready. Copeland will be ready. You boys best be ready.
I just want to say thank you that somebody finally told Angus that nobody understands you. I read the post he made on Fandemonium.
You actually got through
Well,
that
no,
without falling asleep?
You know what? No. What happened was I seen it, and then it said see more because it only gave you the first 4 or 5 lines. And then it went poof. It went all the way down the screen and beyond. I sort of lost interest somewhere around the fiery bog. I'm not quite sure where that is.
I think he's been drinking a little bit too much water
out of the fiery bog. Oh yeah, Angus's special brew. But anyway, speaking of, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is one more incoherent interview from Angus Campbell, the Baylor Beast, the bully, Pat Muldoon, and of course, Mr. Congeniality himself, Mr. Igor Sinovovich.
Boy,
ladies and
I can't wait to see this.
This ought to be. I just want somebody to interpret it. Here they are, the after party.
It costs too much money.
I hear you, and they still couldn't do it.
On March 5th, it's Bully and the Beast versus Tommy Birch and Tim Copeland, the Pretty Wild Childs, for the GWN Tag Team Championships. Now, this is primarily addressed to you, Birch. Back in November, Tim Copeland was supposed to be your tag team partner in another tag team championship match, and lo and behold, he was nowhere to be seen. Now, Tommy Birch, I'm going to ask you a very, very simple question. Do you trust Tim Copeland to be there? He wasn't there in November, and it just seems to me that he's been conspicuous by his absence. Nobody's really heard from him in the 2.5 months since November 27th. So on March 5th, do you think he's got your back? I know the Bully and the Beast have each other's back, and they're fully unified in their pursuit of the GWN Tag Team Championships.
Tommy Birch called me out on Facebook after I post, you know, something innocent, calling a bunch of you losers, which you are. All of you. GWN Fandemoniums, you're a bunch of losers. We're the future. The after party is the future. The Baylor Beast. And I will be champion.
It's time to end this illusion, Birch. Copeland, you're not championship tag team material. You can't have each other the way we represent the after party, the way we bind and stick together. And we are going to take those tag team titles, and I'm going to squash you and get the Loch Ness lock on you and squeeze the life out of you.
What the hell was that? What was that?
I don't know.
From now on, if I got to be a co-host on this show, I demand some sort of an interpreter whenever they do an interview, because I'm lost. I'm in the fiery bog, and they're sticking together like oatmeal or something. I don't understand. I just don't understand. But this I do understand. For all your heating, cooling, and water heater needs, here's a word from our sponsor, Adams Air Systems.
Hi, this is Adam from Adams Air Systems once again. Just letting you know that right now we have a special promo going on that you can get a 2-stage furnace, Lennox or Goodman, from $2,500 installed or $35 a month OAC. That will get you up to $1,450 back that we will personally help you get. So for any of your heating, cooling, or water heating needs, please give us a call, 905-746-3853. Thanks, have a great day.
Things are fixing to heat up. James Masterson to step in the ring with the Bad Hombre.
Hombre just recently arrived in the GWN at our last bouts at the UCC. And he's stepping up. Once again, he's stepping up, and he's taking on arguably one of the best scientific wrestlers in Ontario, let alone GWN, in the one and only James Masterson. James was kind enough to shoot a little message to y'all, and we'd like to include it here today. So please, this is Mr. Nice Guy, James Masterson.
Sunday, March 5th at the UCC. Looks like it's on. Me and you, Bad Hombre. You know, I don't know much about you, but I know you're from Mexico. But to be honest, I figured your visa be expired by now. You know, I know that you're under the influence now of Uncle Igor, so I know he's got you on a steady diet of bologna and onions, so I know you're ready and you're going to be in shape. But let me tell you something right now. Now that you've lined yourself with Igor, you're twice as dangerous, so I'm set to dish out twice the punishment. And you're a lucha libre, but I'm ready to stretch you. So get set, because I'm good to go.
All right, we're back, and let's not forget one of your co-main events for March the 5th. Now, this one is going to be, oh, I don't know, it's a whole other level of crazy. Mad Dog, Mike Emery, who nobody is going to think is stable under the best of conditions, takes on the equally disturbing Ruin Maine.
The bringer of pain.
The bringer of pain and ribs and pizza and nacho chips and whatever else he rubs on his ass to make it bigger, is taking on GWN heavyweight champion. Now, Mad Dog's done a couple of interviews, I know, in the studio. Unfortunately, none of them were usable because he kind of went off of his nut.
Oh, he goes right AWOL.
Oh, just crazy. I mean, the elevator definitely does not go to the penthouse in that boy. However, Ruin Maine, who is reasonably coherent when he's awake, he had this to say about the GWN Heavyweight Championship and its champion,
Mad Dog Mike Emery.
one and only. Hoof!
Mad Dog. Igor's busy off dealing with other after-party business. We're just a few days away from me getting both of my hands around your neck. I've been training hard, and I'm ready to destroy every ounce of confidence that you have. Your title's mine. I'm coming for you!
Ruin sounds ready.
Ruin, you know what? I give Ruin Maine credit. I've been on the opposite end of him on a couple of occasions, and he's very, very surprising for a guy his size to be as agile he is, strong as a bull. He is 365 pounds. He's a force to be reckoned with, and Mike, as crazy as you are going to have your hands full. On March the 5th, I think you're going to have to bring in extra help in a crazy for this one, which shouldn't be that difficult for you, I'm sure. But when you look at what's going to go on March the 5th, I mean, really, what a way to kick off the season.
Oh, wow.
You've got the brand new catchweight champion, Nick Restivo, taking on Falcor in his first title defense. This one is going to be the true test. You know, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And Nick the Kid Restivo is really putting both feet into the deep end, and we're going to see how he does come March the 5th. Bad Hombre taking on Mr. Nice Guy, James Masterson. Again, you're going to see the lucha style, and James is, I call James Sheamus. And, you know, Sheamus's style is very European, very ground-oriented, very, you know, he's extraordinarily good technically. So it ought to be interesting to see how that lucha style competes against that European mat style. I personally will be looking forward to that match.
Could be the sleeper match of the show.
Absolutely. And then you go to the other end of the spectrum from what could be the scientific match of the afternoon. We're going to go into the bulldozer match.
Oh, yes.
Alexei Krushkov taking on Bam Bam Giovanni. There's nothing on the line in this one except respect. And I think Bam Bam's been pushed over that line, and now he's ready to push back. So Krushkov, you can bend all the pipes and whatever else that you want. At the end of the day, March 5th, you're going to have to step into that ring one-on-one with Bam Bam Giovanni. I hope you're as ready as you think you are. I really do, because that man is extraordinarily upset. So I think it's going to be hell bent for leather.
Oh yeah, 2 Mack trucks colliding.
Crazy. Speaking of Mack trucks colliding, the 2 teams that are going to be vying for the vacant GWN Tag Team Championship, Wildfire Tommy Birch, as well as his partner, the pretty bad boy Tim Copeland, taking on After Party members Angus, nobody knows what I'm saying, Campbell, and Pat, bullying himself in the mirror because he's got... Does he not look like the guy from Goonies that was in the basement?
Sloth.
Sloth! That's... I'm sorry, I mean, I don't mean to, like, point stuff out, but I mean, you see it on camera, and it's like, why the hell do I know this? Where... He's like an extra or stand-in or something. I'm bringing a Baby Ruth bar to the show. I'm going to throw it in the ring when you... Anyway, this one is shaping up to be something interesting because these 2 madmen are determined to absolutely lay a whooping on you and Timmy Copeland. I think it's going to be one hell of a fight.
It is going to be one hell of a fight, Don.
I'll be front and center for that one. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. And to cap off our afternoon, Ruin Maine, Mad Dog Mike Emery for the GWN Heavyweight title. Again, mayhem. That's what you can count on Sunday, March the 5th. Mayhem.
If you haven't got your tickets, folks, they're still on sale at Dwayne's Barbershop. Get them in advance or they'll be at the door, $10. Your family packs are available only in advance. That's 3 or 4.
4 tickets for $30.
$30.
So you save $10 on a family pack. So get down to Dwayne's Barbershop, 229 Parkdale Avenue North, right close to Melvin Avenue. Dwayne's always happy to see you. He's closed Mondays like most barbershops, so be in there Tuesday morning bright and early, and I'm sure he will have some tickets left for you. But, having said that, I guess that's about it. I'm excited. I'm getting all fumble lipped here. I just want it to happen.
I've been fumble lipped all day, Don.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one hell of an afternoon, and I can't wait to see it. And I'm jealous as hell. I'd love to be in there swinging at somebody. But anyway, another time, another place. GWN, don't miss what is shaping up to be the best kickoff. I'm telling you, the GWN's ever had. These matches are tight. These are going to happen, and I'm telling you, you're going to wish you were there if you're not, because all your friends are going to tell you how great it was. So hopefully we're going to see you there. $10 a head, 4 for $30, best deal in town. We hope to see you there, and for the GWN Nation, I'm Donovan Jack O'Shea.
I'm Wildfire Tommy Birch.
We're going to see you March the 5th at Cold War. We'll see you then.